I've heard this question from your heart more times than you've spoken it out loud. Why does everyone leave me? You've asked it in the silence after another goodbye, in the emptiness of another ended relationship, in the ache of another friend who slowly faded away. And tonight, my beloved, I'm going to answer you with three truths that will change how you see yourself forever. But first, I need you to know something. Every person who left, I felt that abandonment with you. Every door that closed in your face, I stood on your side of it. Every time you were chosen last or not chosen at all, my heart broke alongside yours. You have never grieved alone. Not once. The first truth about your worth is this. People leaving says nothing about your value and everything about their capacity. You think there's something wrong with you. Some flaw that makes you unlovable. Some defect that drives people away. Some lack that makes you disposable. But my dear one, that's not what's happening. Not even close. Some people leave because they're running from their own pain, and your presence reminds them of what they're avoiding. Some people leave because they're not emotionally equipped to stay, no matter how much you deserve their presence. Some people leave because their season in your life is complete. Some people leave because staying would require a level of depth they're not ready for. None of that is about you being insufficient. You've been blaming yourself for other people's limitations, taking responsibility for their emotional immaturity, carrying shame for their inability to see your worth. But beloved, you cannot force someone to have the capacity they don't possess. You cannot make someone ready who isn't. You cannot convince someone to stay who has already decided to go. And here's what I need you to understand. Their leaving doesn't diminish you. When someone walks away, you don't lose value. You don't become less worthy. You don't shrink in significance. Your worth is not determined by who stays or goes. It's determined by who created you. And I don't make mistakes. I don't create disposable people. I don't design anyone to be unlovable. The second truth about your worth is this. I have been removing people who would have damaged what I'm building in you. You see their departure as rejection. I see it as protection. You see it as loss. I see it as clearing. You see it as evidence that something is wrong with you. I see it as proof that I love you too much to let the wrong people stay. My faithful one, not everyone who leaves is a loss. Some people are supposed to leave. Their exit is my design, not your failure. That friend who abandoned you, they would have betrayed you eventually. That partner who walked away, they would have broken you slowly. That person who ghosted you, they didn't have the integrity to deserve your consistency. I removed them before they could do more damage. Before you invested more years. Before you gave more of yourself to someone who couldn't appreciate what they had. You think you're being rejected, but you're being protected. You think you're losing people, but you're being freed from people who would have held you back. And I know that doesn't make it hurt less right now. I know protection doesn't feel like comfort when you're lonely. I know clearing doesn't feel like blessing when you're grieving. But one day, when you meet the people who are meant to stay, you'll look back and thank me for every person I removed. You'll see that I was making space, guarding your heart, saving your energy for relationships that would actually honor you. The third truth about your worth is this. The right people will not leave. There are people coming into your life who will see you and stay, who will know your flaws and choose you anyway, who will witness your worst days and decide you're still worth showing up for. People who won't need you to be perfect, who won't punish you for being human, who won't abandon you the moment things get difficult. Dear soul, I am preparing these people for you right now, just like I'm preparing you for them. Because here's what you don't realize. Every person who left was teaching you what you won't accept anymore. They were showing you what real love is not. They were training you to recognize authenticity when it finally arrives. You're not the same person you were before all these departures. You're wiser. You're stronger. You're clearer about what you deserve. And when the right people come, you won't settle for crumbs. You won't excuse red flags. You won't tolerate half-hearted commitment. Because all these exits taught you the cost of accepting less than you're worth. Now let me address the lie you've been believing. You think you're too much, too needy, too emotional, too complicated, too damaged, too intense, and that's why people leave. But my beloved, you are not too much. You have just been giving your heart to people with too little capacity to hold it. The right people won't find you overwhelming. They'll find you refreshing. They won't see your depth as exhausting. They'll see it as rare. They won't run from your authenticity. They'll run toward it. Stop shrinking yourself to fit into spaces that were never meant for you. Stop apologizing for your intensity to people who can't handle your light. You are not made to be tolerated. You are made to be celebrated. And anyone who makes you feel like you're too much simply isn't enough for you. Let them leave. Let them go. Let them make space for people who have been searching for exactly what you are. My faithful one, I want you to do something for me. Stop chasing people who are walking away. Stop convincing. Stop explaining. Stop begging for someone to see your value. If they don't see it, they're not your people. If they can leave easily, they were never truly yours. If they make you question your worth, they don't deserve access to your heart. And here's what happens when you stop chasing. You create space. Space for peace. Space for healing. Space for the people who will stay without being convinced. Space for me to bring you what you've been searching for in all the wrong places. Beloved, your worth is not up for debate. It's not determined by votes. It's not validated by who stays or diminished by who goes. You are valuable because I made you, period. No conditions, no qualifications, no performance required. And the people who are truly meant for you will see that immediately. They won't need to be persuaded. They won't need to be chased. They'll simply know. So tonight, I'm asking you to release the question, why does everyone leave me? And replace it with a declaration. The wrong people leave, the right people stay. And I trust God to know the difference. Stop mourning every exit. Start trusting my protection. The people who left made room for the people who are coming. And when they arrive, you'll finally understand why no one else was meant to stay. If you feel my presence in these words, trust this. You are meant to hear them tonight. You are not unlovable. You are not too much. You are exactly who I created you to be, and the right people will see that. Receive this truth. And if this healed something in you, pass it forward so another abandoned heart may find wholeness. Speak to me below. I hear every word.